Today we're explaining and analyzing the magic bullet gun from Dragon Quest Dai Anime. If you didn't know, this is my favorite anime, and so today I ask you not to subscribe to the channel, but if you are a Dragon Quest fan, to watch this show. It is available to stream on Crunchyroll. As a note, I will be showing lots of panels from the manga, since whenever I show more of the anime side of Dragon Quest Dai, my videos get copyright claimed, unfortunately. This is a weapon created by Yvonne for Mam, because giving a 7-year-old girl a hyper-advanced firearm is always a good idea. Put in the simplest of terms, it's a gun that fires magic spells. Who would have thought, right? But a firearm like this is very important. Like I mentioned in my Magic Explained Dragon Quest Dai video, most people are unable to utilize magic. Therefore, a weapon like this that lets anyone shoot for the most part any spell is a game changer. Now, of course, there are drawbacks and conditions. The ammunition for the magic bullet gun, or magic bullets, must be infused with a desired spell. To do this, you use a spell while touching the stone tip of the bullet. So you're going to have to find a spell caster. We see this happen with Mam, where because she can only use healing spells, she needs someone like Pop to charge a bullet with a fire spell for offensive use with the gun. The magic bullets can be used once before needing to be recharged with a spell. Now, there are only 10 bullets. These are reusable, of course. The gun simply releases the magic stored in the bullet. That's why they can be continually infused with spells. However, there is some spell limits regarding the bullets. They're meant to be charged with just one spell. In chapter 71 of the manga, we see Mam infuse a magic bullet with Sizz, a heat spell, and Sizzle, its more powerful variant. This created an attack several times hotter, but at the cost of the entire gun breaking. Purely speculation on my part, but besides multiple spells, an immensely powerful spell could also overwork and break the gun, like in a hypothetical scenario where Mam ask Baron to charge a bullet with Kazap. After loading the bullet and shooting the spell, I think the gun would shatter. However, despite all the conditions I talked about regarding the magic bullet gun, when utilized within its constraints, it is a very versatile weapon, being able to shoot recovery, support, and attack spells, making Mam an adaptable fighter and an essential team member to Dai and Pop early on. In the fight against Crocodile, chapter 20 of the manga, this is unequivocally proven, where Dai was able to land a fatal wound on the Beast King due to Mam using the gun to shoot a crackle to freeze Crocodile's weapon arm, and in that same fight, using the gun to shoot a tingle spell to cure Dai of paralysis. What's fascinating is that there is only one magic bullet gun. While normal firearms are referenced in Dragon Quest Dai, the magic bullet gun is the result of Yvonne's superhuman ingenuity. As such, when it breaks in chapter 71 of the manga, no human craftsmen are able to repair it. And of course, by this point, Yvonne isn't around, so it's a one and done type thing. Although, in a hypothetical scenario, right, this is my second time doing this, but I ponder if the legendary Darkling Lon Barrick, who was a weaponsmith, could have repaired the damaged magic bullet gun had the cast knew of him earlier. Naturally, this is purely subjective, but I lean towards yes. This man Lon Barrick has created and forged weapons that rival God blades. So, it's up to you, but we'll never know. In chapter 53 of the manga, Mam implements an interesting application for one of the gun's bullets. Since it's already infused with a sizzle, she throws it at Flazzard, and it detonates like a bomb from Flazzard's own heat, catching the foe off guard and damaging him, again showing the flexibility of Yvonne's invention and Mam's own stellar resourcefulness. The very existence of the magic bullet gun is something I find intriguing, and it's why I wanted to make a video about it. When you think of normal firearms, guns in particular, you reflect on the pain and harm weapons can cause. The magic bullet gun is capable of these same actions, of course, but like Yvonne told Mam when he first gave it to her, it's all in how you use it. You can save lives with the healing spells, and you can end lives with offensive spells. Yvonne could have easily made the bullet gun to fire recovery spells only. After all, the gun was for Mam, and she can only use healing spells. and since most healing magic requires you to be close to the target, this would help Mam support others from a distance. But in the words of Yvonne, there are times when love and kindness alone will not aid you in protecting others. That is the reality of life. Sometimes, to ensure the safety of those you care about, you must, with force, subdue that which threatens them. If you enjoyed this video, check out my last video on Dragon Quest Dai. It was all about the protagonist. If this video gets 30 likes and 20 comments, I will put my other video, which was a 2022 JRPGs Revisited video, on hold and work on the next Dragon Quest Dai video. So you could be seeing a double upload for Dai. It all depends on you guys. I'll talk to you next week about Dragon Quest and JRPGs. Later, I guess.